Hello to Dario Comics. I'm Dario 35. I draw and write comics for a living and I make illustrations. And I want to take you for a ride. And if you want to make comics, to draw, to write, to color them, to make them yourself, I want to teach you. And I hope you come with me on the ride. And this video, I will tell you your first lesson. And I will tell you how I got hooked with comics in 1996. So, we'll start. I was at my cousins in Italy, and in Germany there weren't really comics back then. These are all German comics. This is the X-Men, drawn by Joe Madureira. Like, he always delivered, like, he never made shit art, not that I know of. And this was the first thing I bought, I guess. Generation Next from Chris Bacalo, and yeah, it's awesome. Scott Lobdell. And I got this, and look at this art. Like, this is movie. This is action movie, and it's on paper. This is really what comic is about, and I will show you a bit more of this. And yeah, I got hooked, and then I got a Wolverine, and this Wolverine was really awesome, because look at page 1. You start. This one is in German. I'm living right now in Germany. I was born here, and look at this. Like, this is the first lesson I'm telling you right here. Like, look, you have a background, then some things you have far, then a little bit nearer, then you have a midground, and then you have a foreground. Look at this, how awesome this shit is. And then you have also the smoke that comes to the front, and then bam! A huge splash page. Look at this shit. How awesome this is. I mean, this is really what comics is or should be. And this is Adam Kubert's at its best. And it's really amazing. And again, it's something in the back, and then it's coming forward. And I will tell you the first lesson in a second. And I will grab this one, the Punisher Batman, for that. Yeah, I got hooked when I was 11. This is the first lesson. You start here, and then you're reading Punisher Batman. And then you start here, with the rain. The shoulder, the faces, look how the Punisher's looking at Batman. And this line is coming straight here, then the line goes here, then the line goes here, then the line goes here, here to the Joker, and from Joker to the back. And this is like, I don't know how you call it, but it's how you read comics and how you create depth in the panels. And John Romita Jr. is a master of this. And let's start here. This is really awesome comic. It's written by Chuck Dixon. It's really cool. It's hard-boiled 101. Like, look at this. You start with an introduction panel in the back. It's not flat. Like, I once made this building and I made it flat and it looked really shitty. Like, look, you have some depth to it, and then it comes forward. And then you have here the shooting and the lines will go up. And then one line goes down, and you get a great splash panel, splash page. But this is where the lesson starts. Let's see, where is the page? Yeah. Look, you start with a fist, and then from the fist you come here, and then the cape and the logo, the Batman sign, goes down here, and then Punisher's falling. And then, okay, it's not really recognizable, but yeah, the head, the fist, Batman gets a punch, then he stops a punch, you have background, midground and foreground. If you do these 3 things, if you remember just to have background, midground and foreground, and maybe even something even further or even nearer, you already won. And number 2, if you can do this, like from the back it comes to the front, in addition to the reading, how do you call it? Yeah, it's like this. And then you go down here, and then background, midground, foreground. This is in the back, and I look here and here, and then from the napkin it goes to the hand, from the hand it shows to the face. And how you create this depth I will show you in a second, because we will look at tutorials and how to draw. Look how masterful, background, midground or foreground, but look how the eye is directed. Masterful. And then I gotta show you one of the best pages. I mean, have you seen Batman ever like this, throwing grenades? How awesome. Look at this. This is the shit I want to do. This is what comics is about. It's really cool movies. It's the things you can't do. It's the Steven Seagal movies that are forgotten, and the Van Damme. And yeah. And then when you think things can't get better, you get shit like this. Like the Punisher wants to kill the Joker. And then look at this. Batman intercepts him, says no, and then look at this. A huge splash page. Bam! This is what comics is. Look at this. The rain, background, midground, foreground. This is amazing. And then the Punisher wants to give Batman another one. But yeah, that's that. And this is where I got hooked on comics, and I never got back. Sadly, the quality of the comics got worse from this time. Like, I really loved this, and the Joe Madureira run, he always delivered. But don't worry, like, there are a lot of great comics. Like, I have all here in my in this place, a lot of comics, and then I have here Black Hole and The Walking Dead and Bone, and of course Frank Miller's Hellboy, and we have Watchmen, everything you have too, and yeah, the great ones, Todd McFarlane, League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, Walter Simonson, manga, Golden Boy, and even some you might not know right now, but are also great, like Barbarian Lord. This guy is awesome. So, and then we can also look at some inking books and Will Eisner books, and also some art from, yeah, wargaming, mini wargaming, like inspirational stuff, like this art, like this is from Hordes and War Machine. Look at how cool this shit is. So I'm already starting the channel, and we will go into all of this. If you want to do artwork, or if you want to learn to draw, or to write, or to color, or how to scan, or what paper to use, or what tools to use, I will teach you and I will guide you. Because I wanted, and people did it all with me, so I want to give back. Also, we see us in the next video.